This story is really stunning. There was a piece in anticipation of the Brennan hearings today, Thursday, in the New York Times that was reporting on John Brennan's development of or extension of the drone program. Now, we will get to that question in a moment. But what was really stunning about this is in the course of that piece, it was sort of quietly, not trumpeted, but it was reported that the CIA had established a secret drone base in Saudi Arabia that was different from the drones that were being sent by the military. This drone base was essentially the launching pad for attacks in Yemen. And the reporting of that in the New York Times set off a subsequent report in the Washington Post and a debate within the New York Times because according to a piece by the New York Times ombudswoman or person, the New York Times and the Washington Post and perhaps other news organizations had been sitting on this information that there was a drone base in Saudi Arabia. And apparently, this is according to the managing editor, Dean Beckwith, at the New York Times. I may be mispronouncing his name. The government's rationale for asking that the government asked that the location be withheld, was this: revealing it might jeopardize the existence of the base and harm counterterrorism efforts. The Saudis might shut it down because the citizenry would be very upset. We have to balance that concern with reporting the news. Now, this is stunning. This is not analogous to reporting where our troops are in the course of a battlefield. This is not analogous to saying, hey, we've got spies who work in the highest reaches of the Iranian government. No, this is saying that we're going to withhold information because there may be a reaction by either Saudi citizenry or, frankly, American citizenry that would force the government to change its policies. Now, I don't know what the point of the news, of the media for reporting on government is, if not to inform the citizenry so that they can have full disclosure about what their government is doing and be able to react to it. I mean, this could be the same justification for saying, like, for instance, well, the reason why we never reported that there was no evidence of weapons of mass destruction in Iraq was because that would cause the citizenry to say, hey, we don't believe there's justification to go to war. This is a stunning admission. And the very fact that the New York Times now feel that it's okay for them to report it suggests that this is not a question of national security, or that it's not one that rises to the point for them to reporting him. I mean, this is just unbelievable. What they should be coming out and saying is, we made a mistake. We should have reported this initially. We have reevaluated the handshake that we had with the government, and now we're reporting it. It really is, I mean, if they're not reporting this, it really, if anything, what we need to see out of the New York Times and the Washington Post is a very clear public policy as to what the threshold is for what they're not going to report on behalf of a request by the government. This is a massive failure on their part, and it really is stunning.